CH002.
Hello, poker players. I'm Steve Selbrady, and I have a cash game hand for you. This is an online NL50 hand I played on the WSOP.com site in October of 2023. For your information, I use the Live Squeezer web application to create the hand history and Reroll Pro to display the hand. To start the hand, the low jack folds, the high jack folds, the cutoff opens to 1.43 big blinds, the button flats, and it's on us in the small blind with ace queen offsuit with effective stacks of about 110 big blinds. What should I do here? The Holy Grail position index of the opener is 38 points, and I have a 50-point hand, which is 30 points for the ace, 12 points for the queen, and another 8 points because it's an ace-queen hand. I normally only need a 44-point hand to 3-bet, and maybe I increase that by a point or two because of the caller. And since opening ranges in this game are typically a bit tighter than GTO, I might want to increase my 3-bet index even further. Nevertheless, I should be strong enough to 3-bet here, usually to about 5 times the open or about 14 big blinds. But I would be out of position to any caller. I hate that, so sometimes I call here. Although I would normally 3-bet here, I am curious what GTO Wizard would say about my situation, so let's check it out. This is the GTO Wizard solution that is analogous to our current hand. We have set up the model for a 6 max table and 100 big blind effective stacks, which is right there. The under the gun player folds, that's the low jack, and the high jack also folds. The cutoff raises to 2.5 big blinds, which is a little bit lower than the actual raise of 2.86 big blinds, and the button calls. Now it's on us in the small blind. This is our GTO Wizard action chart, and our actual hand is ace queen offsuit, which is a pure strategy raise to 15 big blinds, pretty close to my estimate during the hand itself. But this is only slightly better than calling, which is just 0.1 big blinds less profitable. And that's against a table full of perfect GTO players. Would this be the best play against weaker players on our actual game? I don't know, but I doubt we could make a big mistake here unless I jam, which is of course a very big negative EV play. So whether I call or raise is probably not going to make much difference. So I called, and the big blind folded, and the flop came queen high with 2 hearts, giving me top pair, top kicker, and an excellent flop for me. I am the first to act. What should I do here? My normal response in this situation is to check to the pre-flop raiser. I will check in order to allow the pre-flop raiser to c-bet bluff when he misses. Donk betting lets him off the hook. I will check unless there are too many villains, in which case the pre-flop raiser is less likely to bluff. But I might also donk bet here if the board were especially dangerous, such as 3 diamonds or 3 to a straight. In that case, I don't want to give a free card to my opponents. So I checked, and unfortunately it checks around. The jack on the turn completes a 9-10 straight and increases the likelihood of 2 pair, though a queen jack 2 pair would probably have bet on the flop. I am the first to act. What should I do now? I'm probably ahead, and there are lots of hands that could call me now, like ace 8, king 8, a flush draw, some straight draws. But I can't wait anymore, so I bet. Unfortunately, both villains fold, and I win only a small pot. This is a fairly simple hand, and maybe not especially interesting, but similar situations occur all the time in low-stakes cash games, so there are a couple of lessons to be learned here. First, the correct GTO recommendation is not always much more profitable than the second best action. And when we realize that these solutions are in a game full of perfect GTO players, we don't always have to follow the experts. Second, rarely donk bet, even though it can be tempting. Let the preflop raiser try to steal the pot when he misses. There are some exceptions to this. When there are enough villains such that the raiser is unlikely to bluff, we can donk. We can also donk when the next card to be revealed might be dangerous to us. I hope you enjoyed the hand. That's all, folks.